you just know you're going to get those little nuggets of gold that for me, my I felt like my only job was to just kind of be as prepared as possible, but just wait for those nuggets and soak them in and kind of react off them. So there's an onion and layers are being peeled quickly and slowly at the same time. There's so much um, that he's saying that he isn't saying. I love the idea that he kind of gets to um, confront that and or has to confront that.
Nerd Reactor, roll out.
All right, Drew, how's it going?
It's going good, man. How about you?
Good, good. Yeah. So this Orion, very intimate, very much you getting to be like the focal point, acting opposite with Andrew, and I feel like as an actor, that's like a awesome thing to just have that just back and forth, just two actors sizing each other up. So what was that like?
Yeah, that is kind of what you get excited about when you do this stuff is like if you're just working with yourself, it's like okay, there's limits to that, but with other people, you don't know what they're going to bring, you don't know what they're going to do, you don't know what their process is, and all these things. So with someone like him who's had such a career and a long resume that you just know you're going to get those little nuggets of gold that for me, my I felt like my only job was to just kind of be as prepared as possible, but just wait for those nuggets and soak them in and kind of react off them. So the play, I know, actors we talk about it a lot, the play and the imagination of it all. So I think ultimately that's all you can hope for is that there's room to play, but also grow, right? You have to kind of evolve as a character and as an actor through the story. So Andrew created such a great space for that. So it was a dream for me.
Oh yeah, and there's the theme of just discovering oneself and just figuring out who you are from like the beginning to end. It's like as the viewers watch it, they get to learn more. So what was that? What's that one process for you during this whole thing where it's like, oh, I like this part of the character?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great question because uh, I think Apollo is going through a bit of maybe in a bit of an identity crisis, but he doesn't know it. You know what I mean? He's kind of in this like there's an onion and layers are being peeled quickly and slowly at the same time. There's so much um, that he's saying that he isn't saying. And I think what I really like about it is that you kind of see that unfold. Not all the time do we get to see somebody be so tied to a certain identity and then kind of be forced to look in the mirror and be forced to say maybe I'm not as righteous and maybe I'm not the this person that I've perceived myself to be or how others have perceived me for so long. So I love the idea that he kind of gets to um, confront that and or has to confront that.
Oh yeah, and you're no secrets to projects. I mean, like there's the mystery that you've worked on with this one, but also in Pretty Little
Hmm.
Liars. And so I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure you're comfortable with that realm. So I was wondering if for Pretty Little Liars, has that helped you with this in terms of like, what is Apollo gonna uncover?
Yeah. That's actually amazing. I didn't put the two together necessarily, but what a great show. And I think with that it was always about keeping the mystery and the intrigue and kind of as the show goes on for so long, you get tied to, where do we go from here? And have we told this story already before? And is it just being redundant and all these things? And so what I thought, obviously, Pretty Little Liars did such so well was keep that air of mystery and keep the fans attached to solving it. And because when you have this kind of mystery aspect, people do want to be a part and solve this with you in a way. It's this like you know community aspect, I guess. And so with Orion, um, there is that aspect of like, where's this going? Who's telling the truth? Who's lying? but also who's the protagonist, who's the antagonist. And I feel like what we really wanted to do was kind of keep that wave going, where in each moment you're kind of like you're not sure whose side I should be on, who am I pulling for, who's the one that I'm gonna kind of ride the wave with to the end. And I like that idea. I really like the idea that you don't know. Um, so no, I never to answer your question, that was long-winded, but I never made the connection. But I think there is a little similarity there in kind of keeping that mystery.
Yeah. And Drew, I think that's all the time I have with you, but it's a pleasure chatting with you, and I can't wait for everyone else to check out Orion when it comes out.
And I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.